Hey, what's up, Darkside Phil? Apologize for this not being a true video response as I don't have a web camera and I'm using Audacity to talking to a microphone in code with Windows Movie Player. Well, anyway, I agree with you a lot. What your points are on Halo 3 ODST. One of the reasons I believe Game Informer sucks dick giving the game such a great review is because GameStop owns Game Informer. They bought them right around the time when GameStop bought EB, and that was one of the things that they would use as a catch to get people to buy their GameStop membership before it was the EB membership. Pay $15. And get 5% off of used games and get a free magazine for like 10 months. So that's basically, why Game Informer will give Halo ODS, ODS 3 a 9.5. You'll see a lot of these other companies will also give 9.5s, and I believe it's in some ways they give these bad reviews when they really deserve bad reviews, and they give them good reviews. It's because they're afraid of what their core audience is going to think. A friend of mine has said, in some ways he feels that sometimes Metal Gear Solid games, especially Metal Gear Solid 2, gets a 9.5 whatever back in the PS2 days. Unbelievable ratings, and when people really played it, really wasn't that good. I can see from a true Halo fanboy him giving it a 9.5. If he felt the fulfillment of the story that he got out of the 6 hours. I understand, it's only 6 hours of gameplay, but maybe, the story really fulfilled him. I'm just going to give you an example. I can't remember the episode, but it was the Batman cartoon series back from the 90s. And I believe it was one with... No, I remember the one. It was the one with the Creeper. He was a newspaper... he was a television reporter, and he was doing the story of where the Joker fell into the chemicals, and he became the Joker. And the Joker pushed this reporter. It was like 10 years later when the Joker became the Joker, and this reporter became, at first he called himself Yellow-Skinned Wacky Man, and then he goes, no, I'm the Creeper. I personally feel that one episode of 22 minutes of a Batman cartoon is one of the best Batman stories out of all the cartoons, movies, and everything. I just love that episode. And also the X-Files. If you remember the episode Home, it was the one where there was incest. It was the brother having sex with the mom, and he was the dad. He was also the brother, and the mom arms were all chopped off. It was really crazy, and it was one of the scariest episodes of the X-Files, and Fox wouldn't show it for a couple of years, and then they finally, after 3 or 4 years, they brought it back on Halloween. And that episode really did freak a lot of people out, and that was only 45 minutes. Now, that 45-minute episode, in my opinion, has been a lot better than full seasons of TV shows. Defying Gravity, and that was pretty bad. But you are right that a lot of these companies do give overrated scores. I mean, they are getting paid from advertisers. If you remember the Kane and Lynch with GameStop, and the list will just go on and on. I hate to say it, and I don't want to sound like a sellout, but websites don't really make that much money. And if they weren't sellouts, I don't know how much these websites could stay in business. I have a website, like you, and I don't make any money on the ads on the site that I have up there. I mean, I make a little bit here and there, but not much. Um, so I kind of feel that a lot of these ads are not how other, small websites where if somebody checks out the ad, you get paid. But I believe a lot of these other ads that are on these gaming websites, it's more like ads that you see in newspapers or television. If you see it, they'll get paid. So if you're at IGN and you see an ad for on the side of the wallpaper for Assassin's Creed, I mean, talking about kind of like wallpaper, like you might put on your Twitter account or on your YouTube page, how you have the Street Fighter. Okay, I'm thinking Street Fighter 4. It's a reminder that the Street Fighter 4 is coming out, but I don't have to click on it. It's still an ad, and I think these ads are privately negotiated through other ad companies. It's not like Google Ads. It's, where it's just like they just randomly throw them up. I think these ads are discussed through ad agencies, talk to the web designers at these websites, and they're told when to put them up, when to pull them down, all that type of shenanigans. And so again, I can only see somebody giving that score a 9.5 if he's a real Halo fan and he just loves the Halo universe. I have a friend that's like that. He's read all the Halo books, played all the Halo games a couple of times. He just loves the Halo universe. There's people like that with Star Wars and so on. But, I mean, I don't think 6 hours for most people that will justify a great game, especially when most of the maps are Halo 3, and they put a fire mode, whatever you call it, just trying to they're trying to add things to the package to, say, hey, this is why this is $60. You're right. There are a lot better games. There's new IPs that I believe that need a little bit more talking about. Uncharted 2, Brutal Legends. I know the new Call of Duty is coming out. I know that's going to be hot. But, I mean, they give this a 9.5 to Ratchet & Clank. I know Ratchet & Clank is, I haven't played it, but I'm pretty sure it's maybe longer than 10 hours, maybe it's 15 hours or whatever it is. I mean, that's the same gameplay again. I mean, I can't remember what video review I was watching, but they gave that a 9.5. I believe it was GamePro now. But, I mean, it could be a 9.5 for somebody who's never played the series. So, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of think that where a reviewer could actually give 2 reviews, and then justify different reasons why he could give different reviews for different categories. Like, if a guy was an extremely hardcore Halo fan, loved the Halo universe, and he goes, hey, listen, I'm giving this game a 9.5 if you are an extreme Halo fan, and the reason why I'm giving this a 9.5 because I love the 6 hours of the story that I got out of this gameplay. Now, for the rest of you who are not diehard Halo fans, and this is, getting the same maps in Halo 3, I'm going to call it a 7. So I kind of can see maybe when reviewers could actually give 2 different scores for 2 different reasons. And I think that's maybe where journalism should probably go for certain reviews. Because I know that friend of mine, he loves Halo, and I know he would give this a 9.5. I'm not that big of a Halo fan. I'm more when I was into first-person shooters. I still am, but I haven't been gaming too much in the last month or 2 because I've been kind of busy. I really love PC first-person shooters. I started out with Quake, Half-Life, those are my meat and potato for those types of games. So that's my thought. Keep up with the good work, and take care. Bye.